Yo, we live. You guys are now listening to volume 31 of the Bucket Up podcast. You're here with your boy Ty Doyle, aka DJ Buttersauce, aka your mom called me a handsome young man, aka Ty Lante, and I'm here as always with the homie, the kid JB. What's good?
Living good, man. How you doing? They call me Jesse because my name's Jesse. So
Oh shit, that's why they call you that?
isn't that a conundrum?
That's wild.
But now, man, the kid JB could have been right last week. Told you so, Mister. Told you so. Not because I'm always right, but when I'm right, I told you so. But yeah, I'm doing good, man. Very uneventful weekend. How are you living, man?
Oh, I'm good, bro. I was chilling, had some free food on Friday. And I went to work, had some free food. Then I went to Trav and Aubrey's crib and we hung out, chilling with baby Tegan. He was out here bucket hat swagging.
Shouts,
Yeah,
shouts to baby. He officially is initiated to the Buckethead gang.
where shouts to that. Then Saturday, hung out with Trav and Aubrey again. We were watching the games at the crib.
I envy them.
Yeah. Then today we was, doing the Easter shit with Katie's family. Chilling. Nothing wild happened this weekend. How was your weekend?
Friday was a little, man, you'll laugh at me. Sometimes at work I catch myself feeling like I haven't done enough work, even though I put in my 8 to 9 hours. We have these tasks that are dated based on when like the websites are about to launch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really wanted to, you could do like you could go ahead and do work, ahead of time on your own time if you want. And I mean, that's pretty much volunteering at that point. But yeah, Friday night I didn't do anything. I was so bored, man, that I busted out my laptop and I started doing some work.
Yeah, that's why I never can't relate.
And the funny thing is, man, is I didn't really do much because because those sites are always being changed and shit. The passwords are constantly being changed. I couldn't even get into half the website, so I couldn't even do the work above and beyond. So like the one time they called me trying to go above and beyond, I was just like, I can't. So yeah, I didn't do shit Friday. Saturday I had plans to watch the Final Four games with two of my homies. And not trying to throw shade, but they are homies that I like to call tentative because when you make plans with them, you never know if they're gonna hit or miss. But yeah, we didn't end up watching the games together. But shouts to my boy Patty. We watched like the second half of the Villanova and Kansas game, which ended up being a wash for.
Yeah, they got smacked.
Yeah, Villanova anyway. So shouts to him. I have a funny story that continually leads into the myth or theory that is that whenever me and Patty go out to go to a restaurant or something, we get terrible service or there's some sort of nightmare of a story.
They know y'all.
Dude, so we walk up to, first of all, we walk in, nobody greets us. There's like no waitress or hostess or anything like that. So we're like, all right, I guess let's see yourself. We walk around. All we see is two bar seats open conveniently for me and Patty.
Right.
I lean over to the bartender or the girl working, and I just kind of point to the seats. And the music's a little loud, so it's kind of hard to hear us. But still, you can get with a body language what customers would be implying when they're pointing to seats. Hopefully, you would gather that they're trying to ask if there's something related to these seats. Possibly, are they available?
Right.
She just looks at me and goes, "What?" with like a very, stringent attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Can we sit here?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, great." And then we sit here, and I was like, "Are you guys still serving food?" And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, and I looked to Patty. I was like, "Am I really that not like? Am I quiet right now? Because that's usually something I don't get."
You was asking some wild questions at this restaurant, like, "Yo, can we get food here at this restaurant?"
Well, like, I don't know.
Yo, like y'all got servers? I see servers.
So She kind of like tagged in some other like bartender helper guy, and he was actually really helpful. And you know, I'm eating the food. I got wings, a French dip sandwich, I got a salad, and then when it came time to clean up my plate, this girl that wasn't our waitress leans over and grabs my plate, and she's like, "Are you all done, or are you waiting on the pasta?" And I said, "The pasta." And that's all I said. The pasta? Question mark. And she's like, "Geez, I was just trying to figure out if you wanted your fork or not." I was like, "Oh,
what?"
Yeah, with a real attitude. I was like, "Oh, nah." I was just confused because I didn't know what you meant about the pasta. She's like, "Usually when you get a side salad, it's because you ordered a pasta." I was like, "Oh, nah, I just got the salad by itself." She's like, "Okay, fine. Next time I won't ask you shit." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yo, why'd you give you the attitude, B?
She wasn't even our waitress. I was like, "What?"
You know, next time you motherfuckers come in here, you get your own shit. You fucking take your own order. You go in the back, talk to the chef, and get your own fucking food, bitch.
Like, I understand the confusion on both sides. Like, she was just like, he may have gotten the side salad because he got the pasta. Does he need the fork for the pasta?
How do you just assume somebody just have pasta?
No, I mean, I can understand. I got the side salad, which traditionally comes with the pasta. So she may just assume.
Don't they got that shit a la carte though?
Right. So there's that. And then I understand my confusion when I didn't order pasta and she was assuming or mentioned or, you know, named some possibility of me waiting for some pasta. My, you know, broke ass emergency alert is like,
I get you. Like, I ain't order no pasta. You put pasta?
Yeah.
Is this free pasta?
Yeah, send that shit back.
I ain't order no fucking pasta, man. I feel bad for the chef if he's making a whole shit of pasta because I ain't order it.
So at the very worst, or at least most, whatever you want to spend, the most that would have happened is if I had the pasta coming and she did walk away with my fork. You think they have another fork in the fucking restaurant?
Right. I mean, it wasn't even, how many? Were there even that many people in there?
I mean, not eating, more playing pool.
Right. It's like they're trying to consolidate. They had already washed dishes. You motherfuckers came in there late. They weren't trying to wash no more.
I was just saying, man, like, I've gotten fired at jobs for literally doing my job. And this person has the audacity and freedom and ability to literally say to me the things that I'm sure they shouldn't say to a customer. But I don't know. I have this like uncanny ability to just like give the green light to people, I guess.
Damn. Did you tip well or nah?
Well, to the homie that helped us out and everything, he was actually good and friendly and good as efficient. So I mean, I tipped, you know, well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it wasn't even it was some other waiter.
Right, and I was like, man, she's about to fuck up your money.
Yo, that's fire though. Because think about it, you can be as mean as you want to guess that you aren't technically serving.
Yeah, but if you fuck up somebody's money, man, like that's, you know, like what if like, your coworker was just talking shit to your customers and they're like, yo, they didn't tip because you were mean, you know?
Right, but it don't fuck up your money though.
Right, but then karma's a bitch, and they're gonna be like, what can I get for an appetizer? You're gonna be like, yo, they said you were fat. Like you're just like telling the customers just
coming
like
over
wild
to the
shit.
table like, yo, they were talking wild shit about you over there.
You're like, oh, this is Stacy, the waitress. She never washes her hands. Just letting you know.
Just let you know that shit's gross, B.
I
mean, I guess I was just saying, you can definitely, if you end up having an interaction that's wild, you can be wild and literally suffer consequences. Which is, I mean, you could, I guess. They can just tell.
So
if you being outlandish.
So live on the theory and/or what is the fact that Patty and I, every time we go out to get dinner, we get bad service. I mean, maybe it's just the way it is. It is what it is. So that was yesterday. Sunday today. I don't know if I had karma coming my way or some shit. Maybe I did something, but I just went to Walmart to get some groceries and I made the triple mistake. I went to Walmart hungry, bored, and under the influence.
Oh shit! You came back with like 30 boxes of Gushers.
$60 worth of groceries, and I don't know if either I forgot to grab the bag from them or they forgot to pack it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But a good thing that I looked forward to eating for work, mind you, I was being like meal prep conscious, is not there anymore. So I just lost out on like $12 worth of groceries.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta check all them bags, homie.
And that's why those three things that you don't do is you never go to a grocery store bored, under the influence, and or hungry.
Bro, I used to do that all the time.
The fourth factor is lazy, because if I wasn't lazy, hungry, bored, under the influence, I would have gone back and been like, listen, here's my receipt. Here's the situation. We need to avert the crisis.
No shit. Bro, I used to go to the grocery store like late night all the time. Nothing else to fucking do. My homie Cooley used to hit me up and be like, yo, you trying to go to Wegmans? Which was like the grocery store in upstate New York. Shout out to them. Best grocery store ever. But yeah, he just hit me up. We just go there and fucking get random shit late night. It was fire.
I will say, shouts to Joelle, my girl. Always gotta give the shouts. Like whenever she loves Target, that's like her favorite spot. And whenever she needs to do like a random Target run,
that shit is dangerous.
Yeah, well, I mean that shit's fun for me. Like just walking around, like I'll go down the football, sports aisle, toy aisle, and just mess around while she's like looking for her shit.
You sound like a little kid when your mom goes shopping.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Like in the toy aisle, fucking playing with the football, dunking the like the ball in that ball rack thing. You're like playing basketball with it.
And she puts up with my shit though. It's cool. I'll be like, yo, look, I can shoot this over the aisle 4. She's like, all right, just don't get caught. I'm like, all right.
Like you asking her for permission. Like you a grown ass man. She would suffer no consequences. It'd just be yo ass.
But yeah, life hack, life alert. I said it on fucking Twitter and Facebook. Just go food shopping on a full stomach, because you'll minimize all the stupid shit you'll buy. You don't need, extra, like you said, 30 packs of Gushers. And as I found out the hard way, count the bags, man. The bag boy or girl is not doing its job enough to where you could walk to your car feeling like you have all your groceries you paid.
Bro, you just gotta make sure. I just always like that thing. I don't know. I go to Walmart, so I just that shit have been spinning around.
That's why I wear it.
I just make sure I like check that shit. I be looking around like, yo, we got everything. I bet.
Yeah, I just got like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, wonder what do you think they do with your groceries that you paid for, that like it was like obviously you didn't take? Did they just put that shit back on the shelf?
Slap a price tag on it and put it right back.
Count that shit as a win. Like, oh, double, come up.
Maybe take it home yourself.
I mean, just keep it there just in case your ass come back.
I see people. I mean, man, I see people buy the weirdest shit. Like like last time I was at Walmart, I usually go at least. I'm like my parents. Instead of going grocery shopping, I just go like based on the meal. So like if I'm getting pasta, I'm gonna get noodles that night or whatever. And like the other night, I was coming home from the gym, just trying to just go in and out, and there's a dude like getting like a whole workout set. He bought like an actual bench press, weights, the fucking yoga mats and shit. I'm like, my guy, it's 9:30 on a Tuesday. Like, you need to get this now. And the price tags kept messing up, so it was like holding up the line. And I was like, cool, man. But hey, people of Walmart, it's not just the people that are strange, it's also the purchases they make.
Right. Wait, did you see that? You see the video on Twitter of the kid yodeling?
Oh, exactly. That's exactly what I said to you. Imagine you walking through the aisles in your chancletas, fucking trying to get just a box of like cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that dude is yodeling.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, right.
How much are you laughing and just not holding?
Bro, I'm together. Dying. I'm like I'm ducking down one of those like lanes and just dying. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I'm talking about, like just Google yodeling kid in Walmart. Yeah, my man was out here like tapping his feet. He looked like he had like cowboy boots on and a buckle.
We might have to put a little soundbite on it or something. We'll try.
Yeah, I'll throw it up in here. That shit is wild. But my man, did you see the one the chick quote tweeted it, like where he was saying "daddy," and she was like, "Yo," and the quote tweet was "when he's up in my guts," and I'm like, "Wow."
Twitter's too much sometimes, man.
Bro, Twitter be wilding.
I could just picture you walking up being like, "What is going on right now?"
Bro, I don't know. I probably would have been captivated. Like, yo, what is this little man doing? Like, he out here going wild, fucking, like distracting the cash register person while his mom go pick up the groceries and shit.
You're like,
yo, you remember that shit? That should be stressful, bro. Like your mom, like, all right, I gotta go grab something else, and you're like, oh shit, all right. So you like putting stuff in the fucking on the belt, mad slow. You like, yo, I don't want him to be looking at me like, yo, you got the money, fam?
Yeah, because I really don't. We're gonna put everything back.
Which is dumb because like there's no way they expected the kid to pay for that shit. But it's just like you just thinking like, fuck, I don't want to get to the end of this. And, like, people are like waiting or something.
The kid's paying the groceries for the house.
Right. You're like, fuck, I just got an allowance. God damn it, mom.
He hands like his mom the money. He's like, yeah, I got rent due next week too. The cashier's like, what goes on, bro? It's like, yo, mind your business.
All right. That shit is funny.
But speaking of fucking, yeah, so Walmart finessed me. Nah, I finessed myself like retroactively or by accidentally, I guess. I don't know. But you should bring up the world to speed on what's happened in University of Howard, dude. You can.
We had the most
on Tyrone.
Oh shit, we had the most. This is probably the best finesse. Not even best because he fucked up, but it was the most high profile finesse since Rachel Dolezal pretended to be black and was so good at it she got up to a fucking president of the NAACP, and so which is wild. Like that, nobody talks about how much she just finessed everybody into thinking that she was black. But this dude Tyrone Hankerson Jr. worked at the financial aid office at Howard University, one of the most prominent HBCUs or historically black colleges, and my man was allegedly finessing people out of their financial aid. So, like, Howard as a whole owes their student body like apparently like $1 million in financial aid money, and this dude allegedly stole like $500,000, and it was wild. People found out about it because I think somebody like leaked his papers or something like that. But he was like on Instagram with fur coats and fucking like boat shoes with no socks on, fucking periwinkle jackets, you know what I mean? Fucking Gucci satchels, like walking to class and shit with a fur coat and a Gucci satchel. And this man had like a media team on on like social media and like a videographer. And it's like, bro, he had like a Range Rover. This dude was not like hiding the fact that he was just finessing everybody out of their financial aid money. That shit was wild.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, man. I mean, I went to school, shouts to ASU, Arizona State, where there was like, a lot of rich people, a lot of rich kids from California.
So if you just saw somebody, you just assumed they were just rich.
Right. So you didn't think like, yeah, they probably finessed financial aid, but I don't know what the demographic demographic. What's the term for like the amount of money? Does it that fall?
I would say there's Howard. There's probably a decent amount of like people who are like legacies, because like that's the prestigious ass black college. So like there's probably a bunch of like rich black people that go to school there. But it's like usually you don't do that if you rich as hell, you probably wouldn't be working in the financial aid office.
Yeah, and not to be messy, Jesse. He is homosexual. Which
I didn't even know that.
Traditionally, they tend to be fashionable. So,
I guess I get that. What you're saying?
He did. If I saw that, I'd say, just another well-dressed guy.
I guess it could have been well-dressed and not gay, but yeah, I get you.
But no, I mean, he had a Chanel purse, and
dude, I thought that was a satchel.
Regardless, it's a
dog.
a satchel.
Bro, that's European, fam.
My shooters come for free, so
I feel like you can Open up a Amigos Instagram and find one of them with a satchel somewhere.
Are you giving the pass to the man purse, bro? The man bag?
I mean, would I be out here in a satchel? Nah, I probably wouldn't. Maybe if I had the right outfit on, I don't know. But nah, I'm not a. You know what I mean? Well, if he was using it, like if he just, you know how people just had the bags to go to class or just like, because I've seen people have that. Just big enough and just got your laptop in it or something. Like that's cool. Why not?
Oh yeah, okay, like a briefcase or a backpack or.
That's how it look. That's what a satchel is.
Okay, so I think you're right. Let me pull it back. I think a satchel is personality based. What I'm saying is, if you knew him personally and you saw his satchel, you would assume it was a purse.
Oh wow! I don't think that made it better, dog. Might have made it work, but it's cool though. But either way, like even then, I feel like if you was actually rich, you wouldn't be working in the financial aid office.
I feel like,
it's like he didn't start doing it till like his last couple years there. So like, what was he doing? Was he? I mean, I don't know. Was he flying back in 2000 and 2015 the same way? Did he keep the same energy? People just saw him coming up on the gram like, yo, these photos starting to look way more professional. Like, you know what I mean?
There's like twofold to it. I mean, at first I was really excited because I thought he hustled the university, but then he was like costing other kids out of
bro,
grants and shit. So that was kind of slimy of him.
Right? I'm like, yo, why'd you do that at a HBCU, bro? Should did that shit at a state school.
But let me tell you something. My ass, when I used to fight for financial aid and it would be, denied and they'd give me like the littlest amount, I would always say some shit like, just, type some buttons, just push some numbers. I know you can do it. And they're like, no, I wish I could. That's not, like the way it works.
Right.
Fuck that. Tyrone has made it seem that that's the way it works,
Bro, he just had to move some shit this way, that way.
Like he literally did what I was asking for.
Bro, he was wild though. He wasn't even like smart about it. He had fucking he wasn't even dropping like legal amounts of financial aid in his own accounts. He was doing like his first one was $35,000 and then the second one was $66,000. And it's like, bro, whoever was like doing that shit with him, like, as soon as they dropped that like $66,000 one, they were like, nigga, what are you doing? Gotta be a little more subtle. Fuck.
I mean, shouts to my lawyer, man. I'm, dealing with the car accident case, and I'm asking for a certain amount of money that's a little hefty. And I was telling him, I was like, bro, I don't really have like money in my bank account ever. So like when this check comes, are they gonna take it serious? Like, are they gonna be like,
yo, we're gonna get a call?
Are they gonna be like, yo,
like, we got a deposit? It didn't really sound like you, if we being real.
Yeah. We know your activity over the years, and we're reviewing to see if that was coins you deposited.
All right, we're like, we're making sure we didn't move a couple decimal spots. This is like 80 times the amount that you've ever put in here.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like, as a college student, it's funny. It said pay my way through college. Like, I paid my way through college. I'm in debt. Like, I got student loans and shit like
Everybody.
Partial scholarships here and there, flex on them, but beyond that.
But could you imagine though if you couldn't go to, like, if you were like, you got denied financial aid and you literally couldn't go to school, and then you find out homeboy was out here spending your financial aid money on fucking brunches on fucking boats and and Gucci satchels.
Yeah.
I said he was pirouetting in the finest fabrics while you couldn't go to school and shit. Yeah. Be terrible.
And like I said, I can't speak on the black community, but I was reading some things on Twitter that were like, man, it made it way worse that his name was Tyrone.
All right, bro, I'm a Ty, B. Like, why he got to do that shit in my name? I don't like that. Like, man. First of all, if he was going to finesse, he needed to do a couple thousand at a time. Nobody would have noticed. You know what I mean? Like 1,000 here and there, 2,000. But 66,000, B, 50, 35,000. What are you doing?
He's like, I just sold my mixtape. I told y'all haters what's
up. He in the grand flex, and people asking where you get the money from. Like, I'm out here grinding, hustling.
Yeah,
doing my shit. It's funny. Apparently, they found like an article from like 2000 and like like a couple years ago or something like that. Him talking about like the plight of people trying to get financial aid, and he was on there saying like yeah, it's so sad like seeing people having to get denied because there's not enough financial aid, and it's like nigga, it was because of you. You was like you was the reason why there wasn't enough financial aid, bro. Like homie, you was the shit that was fucking everything up. It's like he was legit watching people cry because they couldn't go to college and then going to eat some, packing up his fucking Gucci satchel on his way to brunch and shit. Fucking wild.
People are like, oh yeah, shout out to the world. By the way, we forgot to talk about. He's like, April 1st, April Fool's Day. He's like, people are like, yeah, I had ramen for dinner. He's like, oh, nice April Fool's joke. They're like, nah, asshole. Like, I don't got any money. He's like, peasant.
Wait, he said
no, like, imagine that.
He just out here calling people street rats and urchins.
Yeah.
Well, he's literally just grubbing off their financial aid. That's fucked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
bro,
I don't know.
That's so crazy too.
I'd be mad, dude. Tyrone, like, is he facing jail time? Like, what's happening?
I would imagine eventually, but I don't. He came out with some statement from his lawyer saying that he was gonna be cleared, that it's bullshit. He was saying that it was other people, which again they're missing $1 million, so it wasn't just him stealing shit. It was like the whole financial aid shit, just finessing.
His lawyer's like, all right, let me talk to you. First of all, I'm impressed. Second of all, you're probably in some deep shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I'm still impressed though.
But again, I don't know why he needed $500,000. Like, because you remember college, bro? Like, I used to make like $30-$40 stretch heavy. You know what I mean? Like, he could have just like got a regular ass, income on top of that, not fucking $500,000. It would have been Gucci in college. You know what I mean?
His like finessing, you know how he gets like, say like 66,000, whatever you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
To me, back in college, a finesse was like at the student union when the lady forgot to charge me for the Pop-Tarts. So I was like,
right?
Yo, today was a great day. Like,
or like when I went to like grad school, they stopped. I didn't have the unlimited meal plan, so I used to like fucking have a homie swipe me in, or like just like say one of the homies like numbers or some shit. And or like if there was nobody at the front desk, you just walk in like, oh, I guess I just got through without a swipe. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Also, speaking of, by the way, I said this on my Facebook. If you don't always sign up for the members rewards, no matter what it is, at a restaurant or like a food place or whatever.
Why is that?
Every like 5 purchases adds up to like a free thing,
Mm-hmm.
And what's tight is even if you don't want to do the shit, like type in someone's phone number so they get the points. Like if you go eat at Firehouse Subs, right, and you don't want to sign up for the fucking rewards, type in your homie's phone number. They get the points, and then
Right. I never even thought about that. That's wild. That's like a finesse hack right there.
Dude,
that way you just keep racking up the points because they just go off of you. Probably not gonna come here enough to end up getting these rewards. But if everybody kind of sharing that shit, then you get the free subs, and you're like, yo, we just go to lunch off the free subs, fam.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was telling people, like, even if you don't like go there enough to, reap the benefits, I'm sure your homie does. So just type in the shit, type in your phone, your homie's number.
Yeah, you're right.
And
we should probably do that because we got the movie pass shit. And
yeah.
You should sign up for the fucking movie theater rewards shit. I didn't even think about that. Because since we going anyway all the time, we don't even be paying. We only pay the thing for movie pass, but like all those times we go and pay for the movie, technically, that'd be fucking points we could have racked up. Shit.
Dude, do it. And then speaking of finessing, dude, my boy DJ, shouts to Terrio23, he told me about this finesse that he had where like at this Nike outlet, every week he'd buy a t-shirt because they'd send him a $10 gift card for filling out a survey on a receipt. And every week there was a 10 and under t-shirt selection. And every week he found a t-shirt that was under $10, so he
just used the coupon.
He used the coupon, and then he would do another survey, another $10, another t-shirt.
Oh, fire.
And he found like 30 t-shirts and got like 30 t-shirts until they cracked down on him. And yo, now you can have like $5 off the next 30 you spend.
Exactly, yeah. I hate that's the worst, bro. Those coupons that are dumb.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, hey bro, you spent over $100 free shipping. Like nigga, what?
Better be free shipping if I give you
Like,
$100.
you on a sock website and they telling you that shit. Like, you think I'm buying $100 worth of socks? B?
Yeah, I only got 2 feet, son.
Like, what's that? Like, even anything, $100 worth of hats, t-shirts. Like, what do you think? Who do you think I am? I'm gonna buy my t-shirts in bulk. Fuck is this?
I mean, hey, soon we might have to buy the bucket up t-shirts in bulk. So
bro, they don't even sell
out.
bulk t-shirts at Costco. Fuck, I look like buying bulk t-shirts on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Coupons are pretty stupid like that. Like the next 10 you buy, you get a half one free. It's like,
yeah,
all right,
like, nah.
I'll see you in a couple months, you know?
Bro, it's probably wild irrational, but I hate when I see the ones that are like, it's like buy one and get the X one half off. Because I always think it's buy one, get one free. Like when I first see it, because you just read the buy one part. I'm like, oh shit, buy one, get one. Oh, buy one, get one half off. Get that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm not gonna. I mean, I get it. You still saving money, but fuck that. I thought it was buy one, get one free. I'm trying to get 2 for 1.
Right, not 1 for a third or whatever.
Right, 2 for 1.5. Fuck all that. Trash.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ways I've finessed before. Or
what's the like wildest thing you finessed? I'm trying to think.
I mean, does lottery tickets count? Because like I've won like $50 off a scratcher.
Nah, that's not a finesse, bro. That's
trying to think, man. Nah, I mean, off the top of my head, there's really nothing I can think that I was like, wow, like, oh, I mean, at the Bronx Zoo one time, or Brooklyn Aquarium, I talked the lady into giving us the military discount, and it was like, you know, $30 off, so that's pretty significant.
That's crazy. I want to say one time my mom accidentally finessed a grocery store where she had like shit on the bottom, like cart at the bottom of the cart, and like she forgot that they were there, and like the grocer, like the person working at the cashier, didn't fucking like check it, and so we just kind of walked out, and then we were like putting the groceries away, and then we were like, oh shit, we forgot about all this shit at the bottom, and my mom was just like, well, put that shit in the trunk, and we was out.
Yeah.
Like, well.
Too late now. That's I mean, that's when people get twisted. They're like, oh, well, now karma's gonna get you. It's like, nah, I think that was karma getting me for something I did positively in the past.
Yeah, how come nobody said that? Like, yo, you did something bad. Like, how you know karma not telling me to take, advantage of this situation?
This is the green light. Exactly.
Exactly. You don't know that. You don't know how karma works. Don't tell me about my karma, nigga. You don't know me.
If you lose your wallet, I'm telling you right now, I say this on my chest. If somebody loses their wallet, and they have cash in it, and I return it, and you got your credit card, your license, the important shit, and the cash is missing, assume I have it, and understand I'm keeping it, because that's my finder's fee.
Right? You know what this wild thing is? Like, yeah, you fucked up if you just straight up take the whole wallet. Like, bro, leave that other shit, bro. Because that's the worst part about losing your wallet. I don't care about the cash or anything like that. It's just like having to get all new fucking driver's license and shit.
Oh, I mean, shit. I'll be, Mr. Superhero, and maybe even return the shit if it's on the street, like because if you have your license, like I know your address, like.
But that's the thing, though. It's a weird thing because if I find a wallet and there's no money in it, I'm kind of sketchy on returning it. I don't want my black ass. I don't want to return it, and they be like, "Oh, so you just gonna take the money out and return it?" Like, nah, nigga, I found it. I returned it. Like, it was no money in it.
Yeah,
like I could have just kept it moving, fam. How about that?
Or my ass, and they're like, "Oh, your Jewish ass gonna keep the money?" I'm gonna be like, "Yes."
But if I found it, it depends on how much is in there. If it's like a shit ton, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I once found like an envelope worth of money, like riding my bike home, and it was a shit. It was like it was probably like a G or something. I'm like, oh shit, and like so I go, and then I'm riding down the street, and I see this lady on her porch crying. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, yo, did you like lose money? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, fuck. So I just gave it to her. She could have fucking finessed my ass. Because I did lead with, did you lose money? And she was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
All right. But that could have been her rent money. So I was like, I'm not going to have her out here on the street and shit.
You have a good heart, Ty, because I would have been like, this is all I found. Minus,
They got a hun spot.
Yeah.
Bro, like I still need that to pay rent. Like, yo, I don't know what to tell you, B.
I'm like, it must have fell in a sewer or something.
Like, fam, it must have blown with the wind, fam. I don't know.
Shouts to Damon at work.
What you need to do is be more careful.
Shouts to Damon at work. He was saying that he was at a concert one time, and he was saying if this was morally wrong. Like he said, he found like two $20 bills on the ground, and no one was around it, so he went to go grab it, and someone went to go grab it at the same time, and looked at him and said, "Oh, is that yours?" And he just said yes, and grabbed it and kept it moving. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that because obviously it's not that big.
It's not there, so it don't matter.
He wouldn't have asked if it was his. He would have been like, "That's mine,"
Exactly, which is what you should always do in that situation.
Yeah.
Although that might fuck you up if you're like, "Yo, that's mine." Like, nah, I definitely just fell out of my wallet.
Yeah.
Like, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't mean in a scenario where it's obvious it's my money. That'd be hilarious. If someone's like, "Hey, that's mine," I'm like, "Really?"
Like, yo, I'm like they do that shit where they put their foot on it while you going to get it. It's like, yo, that's my money. It just fell out of my wallet. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, what the fuck do you mean? No.
Shouts to my dad. He used to tell me like growing up, he used to prepare us for like muggings and shit. And he was like,
damn,
if you ever have your wallet and cash, just throw your cash in one direction and your wallet in the other, because they'll always go for the cash. I was like, I bet.
Why don't you just throw the cash out?
I just never got mugged.
I just like, yo, give me your wallet. I'll just literally take out my wallet, take out the cash, and then like throw him the cash, like, or hand it to him. Like, bro, I need my license. You're not gonna do shit with that anyway.
Nah, but I mean, if they stick you up and you got your debit card, they're trying to take you to an ATM or some shit.
Well, it's like, bro, all right, you can like, how much they even let you take out of a debit?
Right. I'm like, bro, it's midnight. They got
First, man, they be mugging. Like, I start laughing as soon as they start mugging. Like, bro, I ain't got no money.
Nah, but even then, like, they stick you up, they take you to an ATM, the shit's down. Now they're mad at like technology.
Right? It's like, oh fuck, now we gotta go to another place. Like,
you're like,
you gotta walk, like the next ATM's 4 blocks away. You got the gun behind you. Like, fuck, I don't feel like walking.
Yeah, we're like friends at this point, bro.
Right? You're having a conversation like, yo, how was your day?
It was good.
Yeah, wouldn't it be wild if somebody like stuck you up like today? It's like, bro, you trying to rob me on rent day, nigga? I already paid it.
Or April Fool's Day.
Right? Like, bro, right? Anything you do on April Fool's, nobody believes you. Like, yo, fucking put your hands up before I shoot you. Like, bro, I'm not falling for this April Fool's shit, bro. Like, nah, man, you gonna have to shoot. Like, I'm just sick of it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, fuck that.
You're gonna have to shoot me, man. I'd rather just die than fall for a prank, dog.
Bro, like, yeah, just shoot me with the water gun right now, bro. I'm really not feeling it.
But yeah, shouts to that, man. Happy April 1st, dude.
Word, bro. Fucking April Fool's Day. Prank City. Did you see any pranks today or nah?
No. I think the only prank would be when people thought that Jesus was coming back.
Oh, okay. You just coming at people who are religious. Okay.
Messy Jesse. Hey, man. Happy Easter to everybody. But as we like to acknowledge in what I call reality, it's really
man.
Happy Passover.
Damn, bro. I don't care if you like religion. Cool. If you don't believe, cool. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but if you're like a nationalist and pride in like nationality, you say Happy Passover.
Oh, there you go.
Because that shit was like, historical, not necessarily what if you're a good person or not. But anyway, shouts to the Easter egg hunts out there. I think I'd be really good at finding eggs, colored eggs in the backyard. Nah, man, because shouts to Passover. Our ritual is find the matzah or hide the afikomen, which is when you take a piece of matzah and hide it. The oldest Jew hides it, and the youngest Jew finds it after dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you just got a matzah ball rolling around in some dust somewhere?
It's not a matzah ball. It's a piece of matzah. It's like a cracker.
Oh, I'm just like, bro, that's wild. It's just like rolling around.
It's a piece of cracker.
They don't eat the shit, right?
It's a piece of It's a piece of cracker and it's wrapped in paper towels so you can eat it afterwards.
Okay.
And then the oldest Jew hides it, and the youngest cousins and shit run around the house and try and find it.
Okay.
No shouts to my cousins that would get home field advantage because if we eat at their house, they knew what the house layout more distinctly than we did.
Right, where hiding places would be.
And they'd fucking finesse and run out and be like, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom." Secretly look for the matzah, and then as soon as it was go time, they'd be like, "Oh, I found it," and I was like, "You motherfucker, you cheated!" You know?
Yo, you gotta hit me. Is matzah like good or nah?
I mean, it depends on like what category you put it in. Like, if it's not good, nah, for like an everyday snack, like, no, it's not good at all. But like for a holiday snack that you're gonna eat, like because it's the holidays, like, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's
I don't even know what that means. So to be real.
It's
like, I'm trying to think of like something I don't eat any other time. Only
it's like
I can't think of it. Turkey, I guess, but I don't like turkey, bro.
It's like an unsalted cracker, dude.
That don't sound fire, to be real with you. But I don't want to. That's your culture, though.
Do you like deviled eggs or not?
Yeah, deviled eggs is good.
Do you just eat them like on occasion or just all like?
You know what? I only eat deviled eggs unless somebody if somebody else made them, because I would never be like sitting at my house like, you know what's good? Some deviled eggs.
Matzah's like it's like a dip that you'll find at like a Super Bowl party that you're like, oh shit, I've never had this in a while, you know? Like,
yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of what that is, because there's ones where like if I had it, I'd be like, yeah, I wish I had this more. Like spinach artichoke dip. I'm like, why don't I eat this more? This shit's fire.
Okay, it's like a wheat thin or something. Like, do you not like those? I don't know.
I like wheat thin. Wheat thins are good.
You put cream cheese on it. It's good.
Yeah, I like wheat thins are fire. I just don't like Triscuits.
No, I don't know. Like wheat thins or I don't know. I'll just let you try it one day and
okay. That just sounds wild. It's like, yo, after dinner we're gonna have fun, and like you guys are looking for something and you find it and it's just an unsalted cracker. It's like, yo, this is amazing.
Well, you get paid like you're supposed to get paid like $5 to $10. You know?
There you go. That's the prize right there. Because even if it was like me, like, yo, we gonna after dinner we gonna hide some mac and cheese or something, and whoever finally gets to eat it, I'm like, yo, that don't really sound that fun.
Nah.
Like I get my prize, I get to eat it. Like I don't know, like you gotta have to give me some candy or some shit.
I'll send you the link, dude. There's like a little 30-second clip that like Larry does. There's an episode that Curb Your Enthusiasm does on it.
Mm-hmm.
But no better than shouts to Rugrats has the best episode on Passover. So if you're confused on what it is, fucking just watch Rugrats.
Bro, Rugrats was always fire with the holidays, bro. They did a Passover one. Christmas. They obviously did a Christmas, but then they had Kwanzaa one.
Because they were Jews.
Yeah, learns in them. Although I wonder if the creator was Jewish, because I don't know if Pickles sound like a Jewish name.
I think Pickles was just the fact that pickles is a Jewish food.
Is it?
Yeah, Jewish.
I know that.
Yeah, it says historical Jewish item.
Shouts to that. Pickles are fucking fire. Although I literally just saw a fucking thing that was like in Mississippi. Apparently they make Kool-Aid pickles, and that's the grossest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, fighting.
Right. Another reason never to go to Mississippi.
Although a Kool-Aid pickle could be a good mascot for the Bucket Up podcast.
Kool-Aid pickle? No.
Like Pickle Rick with just Kool-Aid flavors?
Nah, fam. Get that out of here.
You're not with it?
Nope.
Not doing it?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no.
So, yo, April Fools, man. Let's take them back to childhood. When I was a kid, there was a little bit of a need for me to, like, fulfill some form of, like, I don't know, like, I wanted to be the king of pranks. I wanted to just be, like, the class clown, you know?
Right.
And I did these fucking, looking back, very annoying pranks to my brother, sister, mom, and dad. I mean, little things like, looking back, I would set the alarms. They all had alarms in their rooms. Mm-hmm. I mean, I share with my brother, but my sister and my mom's, I would change their alarms. So at random times they would have to get up and then turn the alarm off.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's one that I did that. One year I put tape at this is dangerous. I put tape at the bottom of the door frame.
Mhm.
So when they went to turn off the alarms, they tripped over
Oh my god.
the tape. So that was the 1 year. We used to switch off making iced tea like for the house, and it was made with sugar. And one day I made it with salt.
Oh, ew, man.
Yeah, and my dad like came inside from working like a hard day like of landscaping or some shit, and
Wow.
just a large swig of like salty iced tea.
Yo, I'd have fought your ass.
He was really upset with me. Oh, I put rocks on my brother's pillowcase.
Yo.
So when he like put his head down, like it was all hard and shit. But yeah, shouts to that. So I did that. I was a punk little kid. I will say the funniest fail or blooper was 1 year I had plans to sleep under my sister's bed and grab her ankles when she woke up.
Wow.
But I overslept. So I
just woke up under her bed.
And she woke up first and she just saw me and she was like, "What are you doing?"
He's like, yo, I was sleepy.
I was like, April Fool's. But yeah, you can imagine like how stiff I was, like sleeping flat under a bed like for all night.
Right.
Like cobwebs and spider webs.
You'd actually done that.
Yeah.
That's wild. I don't I don't feel like I remember any wild pranks when I was a kid. I know there was a couple times it was like making like kind of with the iced tea, like you make the Kool-Aid but like without sugar. And like, yo, try this Kool-Aid, and they tried it. It's fucking terrible.
It's just like blue or red water.
Right? Tastes terrible. Like, bro, how come Kool-Aid tastes so bad without the sugar? It's so fucking crazy.
Whenever I think of that, I think of House Party where she's like, make some Kool-Aid. He's like, we ain't got none. Make some more. And then he's just pouring like the pounds of sugar, and they like leave anyway. And he's just like, damn, like wasted all of it.
Bro, putting so much Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid starting to look thick as shit. With like syrup. That shit's wild. But I'm trying to think of some like pranks. I know like we did more pranks like high school, but that was more like dumb shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like dudes doing fucking shit where they were pantsing people, which I don't think you can even do that in 2018, bro. Definitely sexual harassment.
And that's not even like a prank. That's just like that's just being mean to somebody.
Right? Like, what the fuck? And then I'm trying to think of other ones that people used to do. I had a homie though. I think we went out one time because we used to do fucking dumb shit like egg houses, and we used to call it spelunking. And I had a homie who like we just do shit like that. But my homie X one time shit on top of a car.
Jeez.
Like, yeah, and it's like, bro, that's wild. That's like too wild. But also, could you imagine if you took the shit and like put it underneath like the door handle, and like a nigga like wake up like ready to go to work, got all this shit together, fresh ass like tie, suit on, goes to like open the door to his car, and he's like, there's just shit on his hand.
I couldn't imagine. First thing,
fuck your whole day up. I'm calling in to work.
I was just gonna say that. The first thing I'm doing is calling in sick. I'm sorry.
Hey man, look, I was all ready to come to work, and I went and fucking opened my door, and it was just shit all over my hands. So yeah, I'm taking the personal day.
And I know you don't partake, but I personally am gonna call into work sick, and then smoke so much weed to get myself to a place where I'm not even mad anymore. And then I'm gonna send my
text. You start laughing. You just like, yo, this shit is hilarious.
Yo, my hand smells so bad. I should probably wash it.
Yo.
But no, I mean, yeah, pranks like that are not okay. Any damaging, or like pranks that actually set you back, like are really bad. Like, yeah, at work, you know, if they like, you know, bubble wrap your chair or some shit like that, it's like, okay, that just means like I take a 10-minute break. Like,
right? Or like the whoopee cushions are funny.
I will say at work or at school back home, shout out to Huntington. I think it was like sophomore or freshman year. this big ass dude named Smurf was like calling out my homie Gene, and he was like, "Yo, you're soft, Gene. Gene's soft." And Gene didn't like that, so he was like, "Yo, I ain't playing with you, man. Like everyone's laughing but you." And they went to go fight, but then it was an April Fool's joke. And
oh, smart.
Yeah, they planned it before class, so even like they got my ass and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is, I told them, I was like, "Yo, that shit was hilarious, but you guys are gonna get in trouble by the end of the day if you keep doing it, you know, because like the shit was really convincing, you know."
That's funny.
And then like because it was so convincing, they kept doing it, you know.
Yo, like nah, fam.
And then they've had the genius, son. They had the genius idea of actually like in the first couple acts, they just like squared up, you know, but.
Yo, that was always funny. The funniest part of the fight when like the beginning when people were like squaring up and like dudes have like these wild like square up forms and they just circling around and like nobody's like about to fight and like one dude comes in, the other dude backs up and shit and you're like, yo, these dudes ain't about to fight.
Yeah, you're like, I'm late to class for this.
All right.
But these dudes made it very convincing, right? So they like thought because it was the end of the day, it'd be whatever. Like in front of the principal, they thought it'd be funny to do the prank, right? And they thought it'd be funny to throw punches this time, right? So they threw punches and they both got suspended, bro.
Damn.
And it was a prank.
It was a prank. So wait, they didn't even hit each other?
No, they didn't even hit each other. And
wow.
They even explained to the principal, like, yo, we were fucking with each other.
All right, but it's like it looks like they just was a terrible fight and they just like, yo, we just tell them it was a prank.
Yeah.
Like, nah, B, you're not gonna tell us it's a prank, fam. Get out of here.
And it was funny as shit. They're like, look, we're good. They were like dapping each other up. They're like, yo, that's my man's. Like, we're gonna hang out. And they're like, all right, 3-day suspension.
Yeah.
And they just hung out like every day and smoked weed and shit like throughout those 3 days. Like it was that's so funny.
That's so funny. He didn't believe him. It was like, yeah, I get why he wouldn't.
Yeah. And then I was like, bro, y'all better chill with that. I think it was just one time. They're like, nah, fuck that. I was like, all right, man. Catch y'all in a couple of days.
All right. That's fucking crazy, B. It's kind of wild, like with April Fools too, because it changed so much with like social media. Like every fucking time you get that stupid one where people will say they're pregnant or fucking they're moving or some shit. Like you remember first seeing that when the internet, like when MySpace and Facebook started popping?
Yeah, couples would break up or pretend to break up, and you're like, "Yo, you good?" They're like, "April Fools." LOL.
Like, Sarah's a bitch. I'm done with her. And like 30 minutes later, you gotta thought we broke up. It's like, man, nobody care about y'all life.
Like you called her a bitch, like regardless of it joking, you still did it.
All right, like what the fuck? This ain't funny.
That's true. Yeah, or like they do shit like yo, I won the Powerball, or I just won $1 million in the lottery, or some shit like that.
Right? I don't believe that ever.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, first of all, if you won, that should be on the news. Second of all, if you won, why the hell would you tell everybody?
Third of all, I know my friends enough that they'd pull up and they'd be like, yo, let's go get sushi. I'd be like, all right, you hit a lick.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if I won the lottery, it'd be radio silence for me. I ain't telling nobody.
You would just text me and be like, meet me at this location.
Not even.
At this time.
You'd be like, yo, we doing the pod? And I'm just like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm busy. And then like 4 weeks later, like, yo, bro, I'm in Belize, fam.
Fuck that, bro. We'd be broadcasting from Belize.
There you go. I'll be like, yo, I've been on hiatus, B. I've been jet setting.
We go to Belize and like we're fucking like nation hit there. They're like, oh, the Bucket Hat Boys.
There you go.
I don't know why I did an Asian accent.
I don't know why. You don't know where Belize. It's all good.
I don't know what Belize. It's unbelievable.
Oh no.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm like, yo, man. If I won a lottery, I wouldn't even tell my mom. I just drop her off a check. Like she don't need to know how much I got.
You put in the memo like, don't ask questions, just take.
Yeah, bro, just take the money. Don't ask where it's from. That way she just think I'm a drug dealer or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd rather that than know that I won like $600 million.
I would tell my mom some funny shit like, Ma, get the large size. You know, like whatever you're buying today, get the large.
Right. Like, yo, go ahead, supersize that Happy Meal, my G.
Did you ever get pranked? Any good April Fool's pranked on you, like recently or like in your adult?
Not really. I feel like because I don't. Oh, the only prank that I got recently was the fucking Taylor Swift shit, where the fucking my homie Kyle was fucking buying Taylor Swift shit and sending it to the office because he knows how much I fucking hate Taylor Swift.
And that's not really a prank as much of a troll, I think.
Yeah, it was more of a troll job than a prank.
Yeah, a prank is like
Which I should have pranked his ass today, but I forgot.
Dude, so I got one time. It was actually really funny. I worked at Verizon, and this woman comes in dressed in black, and she was like, "Hey, I'm looking for a new phone," and I was like, "Oh, great. Let me, do you have a cell phone now? You know, who you with? Sprint, whatever." She's like, T-Mobile, and she's acting a little like weird. And I was like, are you looking for like a contract or pay by month or what are you looking? I'm just doing the normal sales pitch.
Right.
And I had another customer there, and she's like, well, why don't you finish up with your customer? We'll talk. And I was like, okay. So I worked at a store that closed at 9 p.m. All the other stores closed at 8. So I had a homie that would come from the 8 o'clock store to my store and kick it with me for the last hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he came in, and I was like, yo, you could go help that customer. I think she wants to sign up. We got paid the best off new customers. They were called activations. So I was like, she's mine though. So you could just like keep her, like busy while I'm talking to this dude. And he's like, how can I help you? Blah, blah. And she's like, I'm thinking about switching services, blah, blah. And pretty much said the same shit I said. And then she's like, oh, I gotta go to my car real quick. And we're like, all right, fine. And she dipped. And then we're like, that's weird. She never came back. And then the customer I was with dipped. And then a fax comes in, and I noticed my coworker that worked the day shift, his like car was in the parking lot. And like I get the fax, and it reads, the lady in black is a hooker. And we didn't pay her. April Fools or whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? So then we closed the store, and Jason comes in like hysterically laughing. And I was like, what the fuck happened? So apparently that girl was a hooker that he paid, or escort service, whatever they're called. And he told her, like, yo, my fantasy is I want you to pretend to be a customer at a cell phone store.
Wow.
And I'm going to ask you to sign up for service. And when I least expect it, just jump on me and we're going to fuck, or whatever. But she got thrown off when the other customer was in the store. And my ass, to her defense, she thought I was actually going along with the spiel because I'm like, hey, do you want to sign up for service?
She's like, oh, so like, where you want to do this? And you're like, my computer, I can just sign you up.
Yeah. And she's like, why don't we wait till your customer leaves and we'll talk? I was like, we can talk right now. It's fine,
She's like, oh shit. She's like, you want to go in the back? Like, nah, the front's fine. Like,
yeah, dude. And then Patty comes in, so she doesn't know who the paying customer is because, mind you, she hasn't been paid yet.
Right.
She just knows, like, all right, whoever asked me to sign up cell phone service, I'm supposed to, like, jump their bones or whatever.
Oh, and then both of you guys do it?
Yeah. So then she's like, which one's the guy, So then she calls my phone because he gave her my number, and she's blowing me up. She's like, this is bullshit. I'm going to tell my pimp, like, all this shit.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, my bad. It was an April Fool's joke. And she's like, it's not April Fool's joke to me, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, so long story short, it was really funny because had there been no customers in there, she would have jumped my bones and then, like, charged me. And, I would have thought like I got like assaulted.
And yeah, like what's even the best case scenario? Like she pops out of teeth. Didn't y'all have like cameras in that bitch?
Dude, I don't know what was gonna happen. And it was just so funny how she was all giddy at first, like, oh yeah, I want to sign up for service. I was like, right. All right, cool. We got 2-year contracts. 1 year contract. Like I was
you're like looking at like, yo, what phone was you looking at? Like, what do you need?
I was like, we got car chargers. If you drove here, I'm just being like a regular like salesman.
That's wild, B. Super wild.
But yeah, dude. The reason why he got me was he used to be guilty of back in the day. If a girl had like nudes on her phones, he would go through like a customer's cell phone and like see her nudes, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah. And I wrote a fake letter pretending to be a customer saying that like I caught him looking through my phone
Oh shit.
and I wasn't gonna stop until he got fired. So he went home. He went home early that day because he was like thought he was gonna catch smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So while he went home, he crafted that April Fool's joke, and like we both got each other pretty good.
Although he probably deserved it. Probably shouldn't be going to people's phones, fam.
I will say back in that day when they used to say, "Hey, let me take your phone to the machine in the back," there was no machine in the back.
Yo, that's wild, B.
And we used to, we used to rule it up to be like, hey, if you're gonna have some wild photos on there, don't bring it in public, you know?
Right, because then I remember the machine used to literally have the photos pop up.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you do that?
Or there'd be no machine at all, and we would just walk to the back and look through your photos.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, April Fools.
That's fine. I did see the part off on the end and shit. I did see somebody say like April Fools is the only day that people question what they read on the internet, and that's just sad.
It's like the only day you're like,
I don't know if this is real. Every other day, it's like
someone landed on Pluto. I believe it.
Yeah, like bro, they running the fucking pedophile chain out of Arby's. You like, you know what? Arby's is wild.
Man, like, you know what? I think we've come time to our favorite time of the week. It's funny, man. You're the music connoisseur. Shouts to Joelle. She was saying how I need new music to listen to, and then she texted me, I'm following Ty on Spotify."
Yeah, that's smart.
I was like, nice, shouts to you. You'll just get the same 5 songs over and over again. Yeah, man. I was in my bag throwing some old school joints on the other day at work, and I had my shirt on, bro, that snapped you saying it's us. I have a shirt that's a picture of Crisscross, and it says jump jump, and this girl works like, jump jump, what's that? I was like, Crisscross, jump jump, and she's like, no, I don't get it. And this other girl was like yelled across, and she's like, she's too young and you're too young to know that too. I was like, whoa. I was like, I remember watching this video live, don't age me. And then she started laughing. So shouts to that song, Jump by Crisscross.
Wow, that's your song of the week. Yo, I got some new heat, bro. You heard it, bro. You heard it, NWA, bro.
Nah,
out of Compton, fire.
Listen, my song of the week. It's not like, yo, I'm putting people onto music. It's like the song of the week.
That'd be me, I guess. That's my job.
Yeah, that's your job. You put people on. My song is like, yo, the theme of the week was jump around because of what happened with that interaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, so next week it may be something different. Hopefully.
All right. Okay, that's cool.
So song of the week.
All right.
Jump around.
Christian. Oh my god. My song of the week. Well, first of all, there was a lot of decent music that came out this week. Yeah, DJ Esco drop an album. We have Future all over that. The new Weeknd album is out. It's fucking fire. It's sad as shit. Somebody check in on the Weeknd. I don't think he's okay. And we got some other shit out here, but I saw drop somebody who like little known. This dude named Kevin George got this track called "High Like This." That shit is banging. I've been bumping it all week. Especially if you like kind of like a smooth R&B type, like I don't know, upbeat type shit. I might just throw it on the pod. You know what I mean? Just fire like that. That's my song of the week.
I do like smooth R&B, so shouts to that.
It's like a smooth. I don't know how to explain it. It's like alternate R&B probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to listen, man. I listen to all the music you tell me to listen to. I don't really go see all the movies. That's because, I don't like to leave the house. And, hey, I'm not naming names, but to the people that make fun of me for never leaving the house, I fucking invite people to do things, and the plans I always try to curate fall through. So I always end up at the house anyway. So I'm just fucking keeping it funky. Shouts to your boy Kurt, bro. I've never met him, but I mess with him tough on social, and he just moved to Chicago. And
oh yeah, Kurt Rogers, yeah, he cool.
And yeah, we've been talking. So I already got homies in Chicago on deck waiting for me. So
there you go.
Shouts to him, bro.
That's what's up. That's what. Shout out to everybody who listen. Shout out to y'all. As always, as I said at the end of these episodes, if you fuck with us, especially if you fuck with us enough to listen to the whole damn podcast, like hit us up on like iTunes and leave a review, comment on the shit on SoundCloud. But most importantly, tell people about the pod, tell the homies, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your cousin that you only see every 3 or 6 months. Tell anybody you know who got a long ass commute and they need some shit to listen to. But yeah, dude, volume 31 in this bitch. We out here. Thanks for listening. Cheer. We out.
Cheer. And ask us for a t-shirt, bro. They're not expensive.
Oh yeah, the new t-shirts dropped, a bunch of them. We dropped them on our Facebook page, so definitely check those out.
Yeah, man. We out.
Cheer.